Hello and welcome to the Retrobike Computer Channel. Welcome back to part 3. If you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, I should put a link down below, and I'll also give you a quick recap. Looked at 6 machines so far. 2 got working, not been fully tested yet, but they look like they're okay. Another one I thought I had working, but unfortunately when I was editing I did see that it said it found no upper RAM, so still got to investigate that one. And 3 other machines that are not working, so I shall be going back to those. I'm hoping this will be the last part of the quick look, and then we get on to the more nitty gritty and get involved and see if we can get them working. So I hope you enjoy.
Right, what's this, the 7th one? Feet are working, so maybe this is a good one. Okay. No modification. Seems to be, I get one that's modified, one that's not modified, and then I have to keep swapping the blooming cable over. I suppose I might be able to just join that. If I join that back together, then that plug would work. Right, I'm going to put the voltage in. It is protected at 0.7 amps. Here we go. Right. It's not making contact. Oh, we have something. That's good. Means I can put diagnostic card on. Yeah, that comes up. Lower RAM okay. Upper RAM okay. I think this is hitting 0.7. The test has run okay. It's got to 0.8. Was this a 3B? Try it without the card again. I think that's okay. Let's call that one done for a minute. It's number 8. Another upgraded case. All the feet missing. Hey, 6A. We just had some luck with a 6A. This one's got the composite mod, so this time I shall try fix in this cable. Right, now we won't know whether it's the machine not working or that cable, but see what happens. Oh, what happened? Oh, that looks good. Try it, test the RAM. Does it say okay? Yeah, lower RAM okay. Super. So that's the 8th one, and it works. I say it was 6A. Okay. Number 9. Is this going to be version 4S? Starts with an S. S for Samsung. Just an unplugged membrane, so hopefully that's alright. Well, obviously someone's been in here. Doesn't look like they've done much, apart from they've left the top off of here. But they've not modified it. Plugging that one in. It's not actually connected to anything, but it's just giving me a good earth. What do we think? RAM, maybe? Check voltages. I'm sure I really should check voltages before plugging this in, really, but there you go. Right. Where I should have 12 volts, I have 2.1 volts. Where I should have -5, I've basically got nothing. And where I should have 5, I've got 5. So, I think it's this one, TR4. It's this little circuit down here that gives you the 12 volt and the -5. It's the 7805 here that gives you the 5 volt down from the 9 or 11, whatever's going in at the back there. That's interesting. That's a C2236. 2236. Okay. 4S. Ah. The last one I did, I swapped a couple of the legs around, so I was expecting it to be the ZTX 650. But I see there's two locations here. So they wired, yeah, they are wired the other way round, so I can put this one directly in there. Yeah, I learned something. So we have a popped capacitor here. So here stuff spilling out the end of that capacitor. think I might change that one before trying it with a new transistor. I'm going to put the new transistor in, but before plugging it in, I think I'll change that capacitor. I know I've got some capacitors somewhere, but not sure where. Right, what am I doing? Let's get that out of the way. I don't want to melt that. So yes, there's two places you can put a transistor. So this is for the older type. Say older type, I don't know if that's older or not, but that's the ones that used to use on the older boards. Or the type I've got here, you just put directly in here, I believe. Give that a blast of hot air. That way around, wasn't it? I just had to check the video to make sure it was that way, right way around. I knew it was. Oh, I should have put my soldering iron on. Now, while I'm waiting, I'll take that capacitor out. This one here. blowing out the end there. Thought the foil shorted inside, that could have possibly blown this transistor. Right, capacitors. What is it? 2.2. Come on, don't let me down. 100. 220. 22. 1. Come on. 470. These are too big, aren't they? 1,000. You're kidding me. Definitely 2.2, isn't it? Or is it 22? Oh, it could be 22. Right, it's actually the next day now. Got too hot in here. So it's now 10 past 10 in the morning and it's 20 degrees in here, so that's a bit better. Checked capacitor 78 on the diagram and it is a 22 microfarad. So I believe I saw I had some 22s. 1 microfarad, not those. 22. Right, okay. It's my soldering iron warming up. These electrolytic capacitors, they have to be put the right way. I think the markings on this one is, I think it's pointing that way to say that end's negative. I'm so rusty on this sort of stuff, but I'll pick it back up eventually. Just bend the legs apart just so it stays in there, keeps it tight to the board. Solder. I'm just relying on the flux built in the solder, which is good enough for a job like that. Cut legs off. Keep your legs, might come in handy for something. Shall we try this? Shall we keep our fingers crossed? Okay. There we go. Right, okay. Try and remember what we had yesterday. I think it was nothing on the screen. So that's a big improvement. And I believe the current rating was down to about 0.4, and now we're up to about what I'd expect to be fairly normal, 0.6, 0.7. So let's put the diag cart on and see what happens. No difference. What are we thinking then? ULA? We'll check those voltages now, shall we? Oh. Ah. Right, so I'm suspicious of TR5, but I'm waiting for those to turn up. But I think with the slightly lower voltage, although the machine probably wouldn't work properly, I think the test cart, I should still get something on the test cart. So I'm thinking possibly a dead ULA. But because this is one of the more complex repairs, I'm going to put it to one side and have a look at another one. Okay, we've got a few keys missing. And there's no board in this one. Here's another one. It's just spares, no board. So we'll have a look at this one. It's got a board. Keyboard's attached. Issue 3, is that? Can't see it. Issue 3. Right. Let's just plug it in, shall we? Oh, looks like that one's working. Lower, okay. Upper, okay. Right, so this is the final one. S. So is this going to be a 4S? Warranty sticker. And yes, it's a 4S. Even the little padding bits are okay. ULA 7. Right, feeling good about this one. Here we go. Yep, looks good. Looking good. up are okay. So far we haven't done too bad. Still a lot of stuff to look at.
Right, that's the last of just quickly going through the machines. I believe we've got 6 repaired, if my maths are right. 2 just turned out to be empty cases, so we shan't be repairing those. So that means we've got 5 to go back to and see if I can repair those. Well, part 4, I should be getting onto the first machine that I looked at, which was overheating and burning a resistor and was destroying TR4. In that one, I think I'm going to learn some stuff about the DC to DC circuit, so that might be quite interesting for you, maybe. Right, see you in part 4.